should you be worrying about gaming addiction?
The worse things got with my family, the more I went into that online world of gaming, and it's consumed my life, and to the point where I lost my job and I lost my family, my home, my job, everything.
One of the largest addiction treatment firms in this country has told this programme that although the figures are still small, the number of people they've seen for gaming has tripled in the last 4 years. We'll talk to an addiction therapist. What's his advice for making sure people don't become addicted to screens? Let's speak to the therapist and addiction expert, Adam Cox, who you saw in that film. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now, for our audience who might not necessarily be worried about people becoming addicted to gaming, but definitely worried about their kids being on screens for too long, what's your advice?
I think for parents, really, it's to set boundaries. Games are designed to be very addictive because the gaming companies want people to spend more time and, in fact, more money through microtransactions on the game. So the first thing parents can do is to set boundaries, let them have a certain window of time that they can actually play the games, and say that they can only play the games if they do certain key things like finish homework and get good grades in school, things like that.
Right. And what about that moment, maybe it's 7 p.m. in the evening, where you say, right, time's up, you've had your time on the screen, and they say, I'm in the middle of a game, I can't stop now, and it leads to friction and worse?
I think the reason for that is that the game formats have changed, and it used to be that games didn't involve other people, whereas these battle royale kind of formats, you're playing against other people, and if you've invested a lot of time and you're still playing that game, that represents success. So for a parent to say, right, you've got to stop now, undoes everything they've done up to that point. So my advice to parents would be, allow them to choose certain games that enable them just to pause or stop without any consequences, and maybe those other formats of games, maybe play at weekends and other times.
The numbers addicted to gaming seeking treatment privately are small. Do we really need to worry about gaming addiction?
I think the nature of the model of how these gaming companies make money has changed from selling games, people playing those games, to now a lot of the time the games are free and they make money inside the actual gaming experience. And I think we're at the tip of the iceberg. I think over the next few years we can expect more cases like we saw with this 9-year-old of weeing herself rather than actually leaving the game. We're going to see more cases like this, and more cases of people spending thousands upon thousands of pounds in games, and they can't simply stop.
Thank you very much, Adam.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
coming on the programme. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for your company. BBC Newsroom Live is next.